Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have an amazing video for you guys today. I found an article that you guys are going to absolutely love. It is from therealdeal.com and it is talking about the Boise, Idaho real estate market, which is kind of going crazy. I'm going to show you. We're going to jump right into it. Check this out. Idaho's capital housing boom slams into reverse. The nation's most overvalued housing market starts to deflate. This is a big deal. I want to show you a statistic real quick. Let me just read the first paragraph and I'm going to jump into a statistic. But here, check this out. The nation's most overvalued housing market is coming down from a pandemic peak as mortgage rates rise, sending new homecomers back to where they came from. Idaho's capital region, one of the fastest accelerating markets in the past 2 years, is reversing its course. Check this out. A single family home price in Boise area jumped 79% in 2 years. Now they're set to drop as much as 10%. Look at this, okay guys? This is the Redfin weekly housing market data, and I have it here set to Boise City, Idaho. Look at the new listing. Look at that jump. Okay, so let's break this down real quick. The blue line is 2019, red line is 2020, orange line is 2021, and black line is 2022. Now look at that, just new listings. Okay, why? Like the article was saying, people are leaving the area, they're going back to Washington, they're going back to San Francisco. You know, they moved here during the pandemic because it was outdoorsy, it was cool, it was, you know, people were working from home and it was incredibly affordable. And now they're saying we are out. But in the process, they raised the prices of homes, right? Look at this. If we go to the median sale price in Boise, Idaho metro area, prices before the pandemic, 2019, they were 300 here. Today they were 309,000. You could buy something for 309,000. That jumped all the way to 527,000 right now, but it was as high as 550 not that long ago. So this is, you know, when we started raising interest rates, you could see the house prices began to fall. But here's the issue. The issue is that people in Boise's that live in Boise, that support Boise, the Boise community, well, their salaries did not jump this much. This red was the pandemic, and then this orange was 2021. This is a result, this jump from this blue to this black, okay, this is a result of zero interest rates, right? When the people that could afford it, the people that had good jobs, well, they went in and they took advantage of the situation. They found a city that was very affordable, that was cool, clean, whatever. You know, Boise's a beautiful area. And they went in and they just bought it up like crazy. And it shot the prices up and it's unsustainable. So right now, this black line, 2022, I predict is definitely going to hit back to these 2019 levels, probably even go below it. And that is going to be significant. That is going to definitely slow things up. Here, let's go back to the article. Like I said here, remote workers flocked to Boise during the pandemic, attracted by its affordability and outdoorsiness, changing the cities and its housing market beyond recognition. They arrived elsewhere in Idaho, other western states led by those from California and Washington. Now the area trails are only Austin, Texas in terms of overvalued homes. That's in line. Okay, so you see what happened, guys? Here's a quote. It did go way too far. It's slowly going back to the old Boise. But when they say, you see, this is, okay, what they're saying is slowly, right? Because they're seeing from this little jump from, what's the date, from May to now, they're like, okay, it's sort of going back to normal. But guys, there's nothing normal about the stretch from 2019 to 2022. So how is this drop gonna be? Is this drop gonna be fast or is it gonna be slow? I've been predicting that it's going to be slow unless we see something change in the economy, like some significant changes, you know, some type of layoffs or like a very huge downturn in the economy. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be a quick crash. I think we're gonna see prices come down into the next year, 2 years, 3 years as inflation really, takes hold and we really see the effects of, you know, everything going up. Remember, I just want to say this one thing, okay? You know how everybody knows about the labor shortage. So there's been a lot of companies out there that have had to raise their rates, their salaries for new hires, right? A lot of factory workers, you know, you had jobs, you know, in some factories that were paying, you know, $18 an hour, and now they've had to, like, they haven't been able to get any employees, so they've been having to raise it. They raised some companies raised it to $25 an hour. They still couldn't get anybody. And then they had to raise, some companies raised it to $32 an hour, right? For what they were paying, like in 2019, $18 an hour. Now they're paying $32 an hour. So that is inflation at its core, right? How do you think? I mean, it's not like those companies are gonna suddenly say, hey, you can't pay, you know, we're gonna bring you back down to $18 an hour. Once you hire people at a higher rate, they're at that rate unless you basically shut down. So that is making everything incredibly more expensive. And that is kind of like what inflation essentially is. And that's what essentially we're seeing. So guys, if you're looking to buy a house right now, the best thing you could possibly do is just wait and save your money, because it is definitely turning from this peak right here was a turn from a buyer's market, seller's market, into a buyer's market. It is now going to be a buyer's market. That means that if you did have the means to buy a house, you're going to have an incredible, you're going to be able to really get what you want, because there's going to be a lot more inventory and a lot less competition. But here's the issue. I think the prices are way too high right now. I would wait, because I think that in a year from now, this is going to be closer to down here and maybe even down here. Okay. So why pay now a high price with high interest rates? That's stupid, right? It's so stupid. You want to pay if you're going to pay high interest rates, buy it for cheap. Buy the houses for cheap. Don't buy the houses, buying expensive rates and an expensive house is like the dumbest thing, in my opinion, you could do. You want to buy the house cheap with a high interest rate if you can, or, well, you want to buy cheap with a low interest rate, but if better would be buying a house cheaper with a higher interest rate than even buying a house more expensive with a lower interest rate. Because remember, these people that bought all the way up here, they're going to have to pay taxes on this money, on this sale price. So versus these people, their taxes are going to be a lot less. Okay, guys, this video was way too long. I know you probably have something to do. It's Sunday. I want you to go out there and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. But thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to say a big thank you for all the people that have been watching my videos. I just started and I've been getting a lot of traction, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the comments, all the good things that you guys are saying. I think it's awesome. You guys are really, pushing me to make more of these videos, because I really do feel like a lot of you guys are enjoying them. So I just kind of started. I make quite a bit. I'm making about 4 videos a day, and they're a lot of fun, And what's awesome is that I get to learn a little bit too, because I keep reading articles after articles and giving my analysis, and I feel like I'm becoming like a super duper crazy super expert when it comes to real estate. Anyways, this is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are having a lot of fun as well. Now, if you guys do like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.